What's good, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy PH4, and I'm here for a video today talking about motherfucking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Mainly for the DLC because we have a lot of shit to talk about. As in, some new shit with the decks, returning decks, and also moves. Some old fucking moves coming back. This is gonna be fucking interesting. Specifically, a certain Pokemon might come back into the meta, but who knows? He's still in the meta, but not really as useful as he used to be. Just saying, he used to be a check. But let's go on to the moves. So, new TMs in the TM Mass. Toxic is a TM again. So Toxic, Grassy Glide, Burning Gel Seed Lash Out, and Poltergeist. That is gonna be interesting because first off, Toxic. Now, Toxic can only be used by a certain amount of Pokemon. If we go to the... Let's make a new team. If we go to the OU, type in Toxic, the move itself, strictly poison types can only use this move, which makes sense. Because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking that every Pokemon can just magically learn this move Toxic. Which made a lot of Pokemon just very good in the sense of they had a niche. Use Toxic and it works. So I'm glad they just summed it down to only poison types. But Toxic coming here, oh my god. I don't know. The application of Toxic coming back can be very interesting. I don't know in the VGC, probably not in the VGC sense. Because you would have to, like, why would you sacrifice to a slot like that? Very useful like that in order to just poison another person. Just wouldn't really make sense, you know? It wouldn't make sense. Like, I would not sacrifice a Toxic slot, an extra Pokemon slot, and when it could be like a useful move or a utility move. And then again, people can probably just heal Bell it off or some other shit, just get rid of it. So it's not really that useful in the sense of VGC. But Grassy Glide. Now this is a move. It's definitely going to bring back some Pokemon in the VGC. As in, you probably know, the best one in VGC by far, Rilaboom. This man didn't come in with Grassy Glide at first. His whole point was to come in, Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide. And that's how he just checked Urshifu. Because if you didn't know, Urshifu Water is the best. Urshifu in general is just crazy right now. But mainly people use Urshifu Water, because that's just the best form to pretty much use. They always use Urshifu Water, and they pair it up with Pelipper, or Tornadus. Or Prankster Tornadus with fucking Tailwind or Rain Dance. Yeah, with Tailwind and Rain Dance. And then you can just do this. Oh, I can just crit through everything, and I have an ability that just ignores protection. So I'm just gonna Surging Strikes, and it always hits 3 times and crit. Oh crap, I'm max attack. And look at me, I got max attack investments with all that, so I'm just gonna hit hard every time. Oh, you really thought you was living? Let me just, Terra Water real quick. I'm a Terra Water as well. Just to spite y'all. Or maybe I might Life Orb. Matter of fact, I don't even need a Life Orb. I could just be banded, or not even be banded. I can just be anything else for that matter. But this combo was very annoying currently. I try to deal with it and fight it. It's not fun, to be honest, to just have one Pokemon just get absolutely walked on. Because I don't have a check for this certain Pokemon. Which I'm like, bruh. That's me. That's really me. I'm just like, bruh. Like, why? Why? Do I have to fight this every time? But hey, it's alright. It is okay because your boy Rilaboom coming back with the Grassy Glide, and he's actually gonna be able to check Urshifu Water, finally. So Urshifu Water is going to be like, oh shit, shaking in his boots, because this nigga's coming back. Now, obviously, he gets the, the fake out for coverage. Fake out, Wood Hammer. Fake out, Wood Hammer, the usual, Stomping Tea. Yeah, Stomping Tea, I would like to look for it. Like, the usual stuff that a Rilaboom would carry. And protect, probably. Which is good, so we're actually going to have something to check. Not Rilaboom, Urshifu Water. So, Urshifu Water is still going to be prevalent, but it's going to be amazing that he's finally going to be checked. Then we have the other moves, Burning Jealousy, Lash Out, and Poltergeist. Now, with these three moves, with the rest of these moves, I can't remember exactly what was Burning Jealousy. What did that do? Nobody can learn it. Oh yeah, let me select a format first. Burning Jealousy. What did that do again? Featuring can learn it. Burning Jealousy. 100% burns a target that has a stat had a stat raised this turn. It's very situational. This is one of these moves that would be a crazy trump card. It would be like a trump card move to pull off in a match. By the way, all of this I'm talking about is this is all just going to be about VGC and the implications of how I would think some of these moves would work in VGC. So just heads up. I forgot to tell them like the beginning part of the video. But this is what I'm thinking. This is how I would think these moves work in VGC. So Heatran, Heatran is available. But with this move, Burning Jealousy, it 100% burns target if it had a stat raise. This would definitely be like I said, a trump card move that will pretty much work on Pokemon like King Gambit. Because 1, he has Defiant, and then 2, he has Swords Dance. So imagine this, right? Especially on a physical attacker. You really want to use this move only for a physical attacker coming up, right? So say, example, King Gambit sets up Swords Dance, right? If you can call that out, he clicks Swords Dance, Heatran Burning Jealousies, then bam, 100% burn, that Swords Dance is already neutralized, which is good. But the problem is, why would the opponent keep their King Gambit in against the Heatran? Unless they have a defensive Terra typing to save them. But that's the best part about this move, is that if you can check and call somebody out doing Terraring like that, and thinking that they're safe, they can be like, oh, I'm safe. I'm just gonna Terra Water, Swords Dance, and then I'm good. He can't check me. And then you're like, no, Burning Jealousy, you burn him, and now he pretty much is at neutral. So he has pretty much two options. Go swap out, or just try to source it again and try to maneuver around here. Another thing that could also work, is Defiant Pokemon. Pokemon with Defiant, pretty much. Not many of them, like Bisharp, King Gambit, Annihilate, all of them. But those are like really niche. They're like the really niche type, so. But if you had Intimidator that lowered a stat at the same time, that's while they're raising their attack, Burning Jealousy, boom. You get the gist. This move is really used on physical attackers, like I said, so it's very situational. It's a move that you would just whip out as a trump card, if I'm being honest. It's not something I would use 100% of the time. Another move would be Lash Out, which, oh, not that. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'll talk about that after the moves. Did not want to click that yet. Lash Out is another move that's coming back. I believe it's another thing of times you power this stat if a stat was lowered. Now, the opposite of a stat raised and a stat lowered could be very interesting. Because think about this. Imagine your pairing is I will just say, let me think. Yeah. Imagine your pairing was Iron Bundle, if I can find it. Somewhere in here. It's somewhere somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's Uber's because banned. But Iron Bundle, right? You Icy Wind. You click Icy Wind. You lower the stats. And then you just click Lash Out. And now this base 75 move, since it's times 2 power. What's it? 75 times 2? Oh my lord, I can't do quick math. But you know. But you get what I mean. What you get what I mean? If it's 75, wait, hold on, 70 times 2, 150, boom. Alright, it becomes a 150 base power move, dark type move. Now, coming off of like a Bisharp, which already has base 125 attack, crazy. That is crazy. So you can do a lot of stuff with this move. You just gotta be tricky with it. And also, you gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? It's another gimmicky move. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. It's another gimmicky move. Next up is Poltergeist. And let me see. It's really hard to find all these fucking moves. Another interesting one is Poltergeist, which fails if the target has no held item. If you didn't know, in VGC, there are items fucking everywhere. There are items fucking everywhere in VGC, so this thing is gonna, this move in general is going to hit hard, but all consumables, like your berries, your booster energy, and all the other items, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be a tricky move to use, mainly for those, but if you have a person with leftovers, that's banded, scarf, life, oh my god, excuse me, life orb, it's wraps. It's wraps. They're all the main move people are definitely just gonna use, like I said, it's just being Grassy Glide, and Toxic depends on who gets Toxic when the DLC drops. But the rest of them is like very situational. It's like, oh, if this person raises their stat, they're gonna get burned. If this person has a stat lowered this turn, they're gonna take a shit ton of damage. If this person has an item, they're gonna take a shit ton of damage. But if they don't have an item, it's not gonna work at all. Stuff like that. It's pretty much stuff like that. It's situational moves. Well, it might be interesting. I might use it, but we'll see what happens. But alright. Let's talk about the decks. Because there's a lot of Pokemon in here that I would love to talk about. There's a lot of Pokemon in here that I would like to talk about. So, for instance, let's go with a few of them. So, we have Oricorio, the Sensu style returning, which is interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Not really notable ones, but the notable ones I'm seeing is that the Clefable and Clefairy is coming back. If you don't know about the Clefable and the Clefairy, Clefairy is actually a very interesting mon to use in doubles because it's very, very supportive. Because what I'm seeing is that it's pure fairy, so it doesn't have like any other extra weaknesses. What you can do with it is Terra Steel it, and now its Steel type and fucking Poison type weakness is gone. But also, this thing gets a lot of shit on it too. Its little moves like Encore. I don't think it gets Fake Out. No, but it does get Follow Me. Get stuff like Follow Me and stuff. You can also have a little offensive move if you need to with Moonblast. Just saying, this thing is hella of a supporter, which is the best part about it. It's going to be a very, very good supporting mon in my eyes. That's all I'm saying. In my eyes, I think it's going to be very supportive. It's going to be useful. I'm probably going to use it on a team, but we'll see when shit goes down and shit drops. There's a lot of returning folks. There's also some other Pokemon in here that we've already seen, but I don't know why they're here. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So we have another Sunsetter in the form of Ninetales. We had Mamo coming back. And obviously, Milotic as well. So we got Milotic, Mamo, and Komodo. So I believe Komodo. I think I already put a Milotic up here. Who else? What did I say? Oh, Mamo. Yeah. And Mamo. I believe that Komodo has a chance of being hella viable. Well, not hella viable, but to an extent, he's gonna have a niche because he is dragon fighting already. Is a big bag of what the fuck. It is a big bag of what the fuck. And his moves, and his abilities, all good. I'm not even lying, they're all good. Because Bulletproof protects against all bullet moves. So I believe it protects against Moonblast. I could be wrong. But Bulletproof, any kind of bullet move like Sludge Bomb, I believe Moonblast. And some other moves out there, but I can't think. Soundproof moves, you should already know. So no Pixelate Hyper Voice from Sylveon, but Sylveon isn't really that common in the VGC, so yeah. I think the best one out of all of them would be Overcoat. Mainly due to the fact of protecting yourself against Spore, like powder moves. Spore, for instance, powder, like I said, powder, Amoonguss. Being able to protect against Amoonguss Spore is really, really helpful. Because, man, that thing is everywhere. It is legit everywhere. But like I said, the niche that this thing can run would be Clangorous, Soul, and then Clangorous Scales. These two moves are pretty crazy. Now, Clangorous Soul, you lose a little bit of HP, of your max HP, but you get a +1 in all stats. Sounds fire. Then you can Clanging Scales, and you can also do a shit ton of damage against your other opponents. Its stats are not bad at all. Like, look at it. It looks really good. It's just this typing. It's just this typing, man. The fairies are eating. That's all I can say. Fairies are eating. Base 85 speed. I wish it was a little faster, but we can't get everything we want. Best thing I can say is Modest Nature. And then have maybe like a Tornadus behind it. Because it's really not going to outspeed a lot of things. But maybe Komodo might have its little niche. I'll see. Milotic is just so fucking good, man. This thing is gonna be very annoying to fight against. I'm not even lying. Because look at this. Because Marvel Scale and Competitive are pretty much, you can do whatever. If there's an Intimidator, which Lando get that competitive +1, +2 boost. And, Lord have mercy on my soul. You can just do that and just have Icy Wind. I'm not even capping. It's still going to do a lot of damage. This Pokemon's going to be stupid. It's going to be annoying. It's definitely going to be annoying. Snorlax is going to be... I don't know. Thick Fat. It has a shit ton of moves. Its move pool is wide. You can pretty much do whatever with it. VGC-wise, I don't know. Look, I don't know. Other mons returning, like Ludicolo, is going to be very interesting with the Rain Dance. He's definitely going to be good with the Rain Dance teams. Gliscor is another one that's going to be interesting. Conk is coming back. Conk is going to be... Shit, man. Conk is coming back. Bastia Legion is going to be very interesting. Who else? Oh, Chandelore's returning. Wheezing with the neutralizing gas is returning. And that's really it on the notable returning mons that are coming back. So, like, Conkeldurr, again, Komodo's gonna have a niche. Ninetales gonna be another, is gonna be not Snow. Sunsetter. And then Mammo. Oh, fuck, I forgot to talk about Mammo. Mamoswine. People should already know how Mamoswine works. It should, I mean, people should already know. You can run this thing with thick fat, or you can run this thing with oblivious to prevent intimidate, but that's niche. Not niche. I'm not saying it's niche, but like there's not that many intimidators at the moment. There's like Lando. That's all I can know. That's all I know is like Lando's like the primary intimidator. Then you got thick fat and all that shit. So Lando's not Lando. Oh, Mammal Swan doing Mammal Swan things. Ice Shard, Earthquake, and all that. I mean, this thing could be a very good competitor against Great Tusk, because this Great Tusk is just insane. So these two fucking behemoths of elephants could definitely clash with each other. Not even lying. Literally, Great Tusk they both counter each other. The only problem is Great Tusk is just faster than fucking Mamo. It has 7 more points of speed on this shit. It literally outspeeds fucking Mamo. But it has that good old-fashioned Ice Shard. But what about, I mean, if someone runs the counts in the comment section, how fast is like a Scarf Ice Shard? Well, but it's not killing though. But it's definitely not. It's not killing Great Tusk. It has base 131 defense. No, it's not one shot on this thing. Damn. It ain't one shot on this thing. Hell no. That is insane. Wow, Great Tusk still might be on top. Even if Mammal Swan, I'm now thinking about it. Even if Mammal Swan does come in, I think this thing is still gonna be on top. Holy shit, not Mammal Swan. Holy shit, Great Tusk. This Pokemon, man. I swear, this Pokemon it's just something. It is something. But I think that's all I want to talk about today. I talk about a lot. I want to hop out of here. Maybe you'll probably have some more stuff about the Teal Mask. I want to talk about Rilaboom and all that shit. All that shit coming out in leaks. When it drops, I'm going to be streaming here on YouTube for you guys. So we can all enjoy ourselves. Also, maybe try to give away some Pokemon. Who knows? If you don't have the DLC, that's all fire. That's all fine. So if you guys enjoy this shit and you want to see more, hit the love button down below. Comment which Pokemon are you going to be using when they return in the Teal Mask. And are you excited for this Regulation E VGC? Let me know. Alright, see y'all later.